progress bar is going to the right.
It's all there now. It's
Is
ready.
it? Okay.
Yeah, and I also put the link in our chat, so if anybody wants to let your friends know that they can watch, they don't have to be on Zoom. They can go to the YouTube link and watch there, and that'll be good. And I guess
Okay.
we're pretty much officially starting.
All right.
So welcome everybody. Glad to have you all here. I was just at the homestead this afternoon, and good stuff. You know, the homestead is still there. They're excited about doing stuff. They've gotten really busy during this time because a lot of people want to get fresh produce, and so their farm box program is pretty much quintupled since the time we were there.
Wow.
So it's just insane now, and their whole thing is all about the farm box program now. Uh, they're going to be opening it for tours pretty soon as well. They just had their first tour with one of the local schools just to see how that would work out, and a very limited number of kids. And that worked out really good. So now they're looking at putting that stuff back together again as well. Um, they have lost a couple of their main restaurant connections, unfortunately, because restaurants went out of business during COVID. So that was a real big blow to them because there's a couple of them where they actually were growing specific flowers like lavender and some of the edible flowers for these places, and the places are no longer there, so they're losing several $100s a week from that. So, for a small
Ouch.
operation like that, it's pretty tough. So hopefully we'll be able to get back there. I'm aiming for mid June. We're still going to have our virtual events going on here. We're going to try to make our regular seminar workshops on first Wednesdays hybrids so that we have both things going on, which should be good. But then I'm thinking the showcases, open mics, we're probably just going to stay in person. We're not sure yet because we like having guys like John here, all the way from the East Coast. So we'll figure it out. But yeah, it's gotten to be quite an event for everybody, and we do have Jilly Moon coming in a couple weeks. She's
Oh,
going to be
cool.
talking to us about, because we haven't had her for a while, and so she will be talking about her organization, Songs Alive, um, which is it's kind of interesting because she's everything that I did not want SongNet to be in a way. Because when I first started SongNet, the whole thing was about, or when I took over SongNet rather, the whole thing was about the industry and the community. And for me, I really believe that a handshake and a smile is your best asset. And of course, when you're doing it online, though, that doesn't quite work the same way. So I really made sure that everybody that we got, every one of our guest speakers was accessible. Everybody did get that handshake and a smile in. Everybody had a chance to physically meet with somebody, get an actual business card, everything, so that it was real, it was tangible. But then with all the things that went on last year, we went virtual like everybody else. We got people from all over the world like everybody else, and now I've gotten a lot busier than ever before. Something I really didn't want to do because I need more help now, and Steve's here. We'll be talking about that. We're going to be talking about some of the other things. There's plenty of other opportunities that have opened up, and so we'll see what happens with that. So that's what's going on in a nutshell. And let's see. Dave said that he had a problem with his camera, but I think it's okay now. Yeah, okay, that's good. And so, Steve, I guess you can put me back as host so that I can let people in and out, and you can run
You
the
you
rest of
are
the
host.
show.
Yeah. You
All
are the
right.
host officially. Okay, so first up we'll have Nancy Kellel, Dave Strauss, and Phil Harrington, and then John Pfeiffer and Jenna Douglas. So let's bring up Nancy Kellel.
Hello, everyone. I wrote this song recently, and it's a COVID period piece, and it's more from a woman's perspective, particularly mine. This is called Inspired. accessorized my mask. I'd love to wear some lipstick now. Is this too much to ask? At least my black mascara accentuates my eyes. A little blue or any hue, I keep myself inspired. I keep myself inspired. I keep myself inspired. Nobody's coming over. They will never see the makeup that I just put on, with perfume just for me. Logging to online meetings where masks are not required. Show my face in cyberspace. I keep myself inspired. I keep myself inspired. I keep myself inspired. When everything's behind me, I never will forget that little things are not so small. The small is better yet. Log into online meetings where masks are not required. Show my face in cyberspace. I keep myself inspired. I keep myself inspired. I keep myself inspired. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. And this next song, let's see here. It's a reminder to me to basically to pay attention. It's called It Never Occurred to Me. It never occurred to me that one day you'd be gone. I'd stare at an empty space where your clothes once hung. I should have paid attention to the lonely in your eyes and told you that I love you without a reason why. But it never occurred to me. I never meant to be so selfish with my time. I never meant to be insensitive and blind. You deserved the very best of me, but I gave what was left of a very busy lifestyle where you were always next. 'Cause it never occurred to me. house is not a home. It never occurred to me till I was left alone. Well, damn these halls and vacant walls, oh, what a price to pay. You needed more than just the words I never thought to say. But it never occurred to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy. Let's hear it for Nancy Kellel.
Nancy, that sounded wonderful.
Okay, next up we have Dave Strauss.
Yeah, I just want to mention something real quick here before I play. I'm going to be doing a weekly live stream show every Saturday night at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern on Bud Hub Radio. That's budhubradio.com. I'll be putting the link in both chats after I'm done. I just want to mention that. This first song is called My Favorite One. From an endless sea of talent you emerged. It wasn't hard to see when first I heard your words. You know, a friend told me you were better than the rest. He said that I'd soon see that you really are the best. Don't you know you've always been my favorite one? You know you've always been my favorite one. You know you've always sung my favorite song. You know you've always been my favorite one. Yeah, you know you touch my heart in ways I can't describe. Whenever we're apart, I miss you every night. Your music makes me feel better than I ever have, and then I soon forget that I ever have felt bad. Don't you know you've always been my favorite one? You know you've always been my favorite one. You know you've always sung my favorite song. You know you've always been my favorite one. Always been my favorite one. Always been a lot more fun. Always been my favorite one. Always been a lot more fun. Always been my favorite one. Always been a lot more fun. Always been my favorite one. You know you Thank you. Okay. One second here. I need the lyrics on this. Haven't played it in 10 years. Wish me luck. This song is called Deep Cuts. Don't feel so fast. The pain will always last till it makes you stronger than you are. Deep cuts don't heal so fast. The pain will always last till it makes you stronger. Hard to see, that's how it has to be. Yeah, eventually. Deep cuts don't heal so fast. The pain will always last. It makes you stronger than you are. Deep cuts don't heal so fast. The pain will always last. It makes you stronger than you are. Okay, and it won't be easy along the way. Deep cuts don't heal so fast. The pain will always last. It makes you stronger than you are. Deep cuts don't heal so fast. The pain will always last. It makes you stronger than you are. You've known it from the start. Though you may be apart, you'll always be alive inside your heart. Deep cuts don't heal so fast. The pain will always last. It makes you stronger than you are. Deep cuts don't heal so fast. The pain will always last. It makes you stronger than you are. Till it makes you stronger than you are. Till it makes you stronger than you are. Till it makes you stronger than you are.
Thank you, Dave. Let's hear it for Dave Strauss.
Thanks.
Okay, next up we have Phil Harrington. Phil, are you there?
Thank you so much, Steve and Jimmy, for putting on tonight again, and everybody. And this song is called Promise, and it's inspired by a line in a book called Music and Madness by an Irish psychiatrist, where he said that probably most people wouldn't end up in a mental institution if they had a good enough friend. So this is a song inspired by that. Where do you go to be all alone? Why you so sad? Yes, I know, can be so hard. Don't you remember the promise that I made you? That as long as the sun comes up, I want to be with you. When it goes down, I want to be with you. Through troubled times, as well as the good ones. Please, please don't despair. It's gonna get better with time. The sun gonna shine on the other side. Don't you remember the promise that I made you? That as long as the sun comes up, I want to be with you. When it goes down, I want to be with you. Through troubled times, as well as the good ones. It's not a breakdown, it's a breakthrough. It's a turning of your heart. It's not a breakdown, it's a breakthrough. It's a turning of your heart. Don't you remember the promise that I made you? That as long as the sun comes up, I want to be with you. When it goes down, I want to be with you. Through troubled times, as well as the good ones. Thank you. Thank you, guys. This next song is called Innocence, and it's inspired by the Innocence project, which I learned about a few years ago, which is a pro bono project where lawyers take on the cases of people on death row, and where they research the case where the person is claiming that they're innocent, and if they think they can overturn the conviction, they take on the case. And when I read the article, which was a few years ago, they had already overturned in the United States 150 death sentences. And to me, like, just one person being killed by accident is enough to stop doing it. but I thought, I don't even have to sing about that, just sing about the fella who got executed, who was innocent. So this is called Innocence. Here we go. How did we decide? One mistake too many. I will hold your hand and sit with you till the dawn, until this injustice is done. And when it is done, I will weep. My heart and my spirit go with you, and remember your innocence. How did we decide? One mistake too many. 150 and counting in this cycle of fear, till this injustice is done. And when it is done, I will weep. My heart and my spirit go with you, and remember your innocence. Till this injustice is done, and when it is done, I will weep. My heart and my spirit go with you, and remember your innocence. And remember your innocence. And remember your innocence.
All right, thank you, Phil. Let's hear it for Phil. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. All right. Next up, we have. Let's see. We have John Pfeiffer, and then Jenna Douglas, and then Laurenhart. So let's bring up John Pfeiffer.
Hey, y'all.
Pfeiffer, sorry.
That's all right. Everybody gets it that way.
Okay.
Well, I would like to do an old Cole Porter song that I added 4 verses to. I know that takes a lot of something. I'll say guts here. So, but I've heard somebody else say something else. So, but anyway, here it is. And Cole Porter did not write the song in 5/4, but I felt it needed a little bit more edge to it, so I put it in 5 instead of 4. Anyway. What is this thing called love? This funny thing called love? Who can solve its mystery? Why should it make a fool of me? I saw you there one wonderful day. You took my heart, threw it away. And so I asked the Lord in heaven above, what is this thing called love? What is this thing called love? This humble thing called love? You tell me not to boast or judge, forgive and never hold a grudge. Accept and try to understand the different ways of different lands. And so I pray for help to rise above, to work this thing called love. What is this thing called love? This precious thing called love? A mountain view, a shady stream, a font of life, a distant dream. A dream of no child left behind, pure water's getting hard to find. And so I pray we can, with hand and glove, embrace our world with love. Now here's where I would usually have somebody play a solo if I was in a band, but what is this thing called love? This noble thing called love? Who's got time to fume and fuss, to let our past make fools of us? The price our children all must pay. Well, I could shrug and look the other way. So might I vow to God and heaven above, to live this thing called love. What is this thing called love? This wondrous thing called love? Must we solve its mystery to treat each other lovingly? The chance to see that wonderful day, let's pray that we don't throw it away, but strive to show all earth and heaven above, what is this thing called love? Yes, love. All we need is love. Oh, love. Thank you all. I would like to switch ukuleles. Pull out the solid body and solid body in my glass slide. This song is one I wrote in September. I gotta pull up the lyrics because I always forget one or two of them here. There it is. All right. Just in case. The prompt for this song, for the particular open mic that I go to on Mondays, we choose a new prompt every month, the first Monday of every month, and then the next month we play them. So the prompt for this particular month was, it's time to go home, and I didn't get it until a week before the next time it was due to be played, and so it all came together pretty quick. But anyway, the song is called "It's Time to Go Home." Here we go. It's time to go home. Mama's last words I heard spoken. She closed her eyes and drifted off. The cancer's gun still smoking. That scene still reeling through my mind now. 30 years in line. Countless riddles left unsolved to replay one more time. They dog my days and haunt my nights. I hear that tumor moan. I drown it out with blues and booze till it's time to go home. I watch those credits rolling over nightlife's steady drone. Try not so hard to wonder why. Fly high until it's time to go home. It's time to go home. Last call, the bar is closing. For some, the night's still buzzing. They're still flirting, they're still posing. Just what they're really looking for. I wonder, do they know how precious, fragile, fleeting is their role in this old show? Hubcaps gleaming, tires squealing, hormones overblown. A stark reminder where I've been. Well, so long, child, it's time to go home. Just leave those credits rolling. Leave the glitter, leave the chrome. Now, this hot rod's old and full of rust, so trust me, it's time to go home. Yeah, it's time to go home. Leave my shoes to do the homing. Leave the mind to wander. Shores of heaven he'll be combing for moons and stars in empty shells. The waves, I hear them roll. Chase the sirens at your peril. Heed the storm bells toll. Or is that bell the corner church commanding for St. Joan? Awake to arms all sinners, I believe I'll just go home. All those credits keep on rolling. All the stars have up and flown. Now I've been roaming all night long, but maybe I'm already home. I'm already home.
All right, let's hear it for John Pifer.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Next up we have Jenna Douglas, Laurenhart, and then Patrick Bryant. Let's bring up Jenna Douglas.
All right, everybody. Wow, that was so awesome, John. It's hard to follow that. Your skills on guitar, man. Ukulele, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, So I'm gonna do some songs here. This is a song I wrote. Are you hearing me okay there? Yeah, okay. All right, this is some songs I wrote about my grandmother. I hope to have these songs out by the end of this year in the fall. You know, I'm working on it. And so this is called This Desert Place. She traveled from Kentucky to Arizona like in 1910 or something like that. So it was quite a change for a little girl from Kentucky. Anyway, this is about her journey. So here we go. We were just southern girls with ribbons and curls. I was the middle of three sisters. My baby brother will never know his mother. Feeling alone on a ranch just north of the border of Mexico. Years go by, Pop's gone most of the time. My older sister has gone to live with family in Tucson. While I was left in charge of my brother and sister in a dangerous place like this, a smile is just a whisper of some forgotten days. As I find my place and I give grace for this desert space I now call home. Living in some border house out west, feeling alone on a ranch with outlaws at the fence. One summer I killed 30 rattlers and skinned them to dry and sold them for half-pence to cowboys as they rode by. A little enterprise as I find my place and I give grace for this desert space I now call home. On an old gray mare I ride away to a valley of coyotes in this territory state. I'd sing as loud as I could to the red hills of Bisbee. Just a 10-year-old kid from the hills of Kentucky. But now I'm here. I'm a belle on the border who takes the steed and rides away. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So there are 5 songs on that album that I wrote specifically for my grandmother, but this next song I wrote with Tara Covington. I don't know how many of you know her, but she occasionally will be a listener. And from San Diego, I met her through an organization called Summer Songs. And we met up with Catherine Beeks down in San Diego. She did this chick camp. I think it was the chick camp. No. It was at a winery down there in San Diego area. And they had, of course, a prompt. I didn't finish the prompt, but I started it there and finished, and I had some help with Tara. She was there at the camp. I'm not sure, but I think it was like 2017 or something like that. Anyway, so this is my patriotic song. It's called For America. Sorry. Too many tales to untangle. Too many mountains to unclimb. Too many things we need to tend to. Too many times we are unkind. We're all sons and daughters swinging left and right. And just like an eagle, we need both wings to fly for America. We all share a common history. We put a man on the moon. We're making cures for cancer. Explore the great outdoors. We're all sons and daughters swinging left and right. And just like an eagle, we need both wings to fly for America. We could fly so high. We all have the right to fly. Then there'd be like a lead break. We're all sons and daughters swinging left and right. And just like an eagle, we need both wings to fly for America. We could fly so high. We all have the right to fly. In the past there was depression, and the future we'll never see. I tried to focus my attention on the lines of my face. We're all sons and daughters swinging left and right. And just like an eagle, we need both wings to fly for America. We're all sons and daughters swinging
right. Thank you, Jenna. Let's hear it for Jenna Douglas.
Thank you.
All right. Next up, we have Laurenhart, Patrick Bryant, and then Don Bird. So let's bring up Laurenhart.
Hi. This is a song called Ancient Days. That was lovely, Jenna. I like your bird reference. It's hard to know anymore who belongs to who. Where is the motherland? Who is the enemy? I would advise anyone wondering about these things, don't you dare believe just any old party line. Modern man's in such a sorry state. He has so much and learns so late. Just because the past is gone doesn't mean it all was wrong. Where do we go from here? I wish I knew. I do know that one thing's clear. True love is true. Ancient of days, what are your ways? Forgive me, I'm blind. Your love alone can see me home and ransom my time. It's hard to know anymore what are love's boundaries. Where are the arms of God sustaining sweet memories? Or are you alone and scared, refusing love's ministry? When was the last time you dared speak truth to love? Ancient of days, what are your ways? Forgive me, I'm blind. Your love alone can see me home and ransom my time. Some of us are gypsies with postmodern trials. Some of us are whispering about back when true love was in style. But I don't have a pure thought anymore, except for when I feel you hovering by and I let you in. Ancient of days, what are your ways? Forgive me, I'm blind. Your love alone can see me home and ransom my time. Your love alone can see me home and ransom my time. Okay, thank you. The Silent Club. I feel like we're in New York in the 50s when the beatniks were not allowed to clap because it would awaken the people upstairs above the brownstone basement that the basket houses were in. So they would snap their fingers because it was quiet. Anyway, here is another song. It's about America. And I used to fly back and forth to the East Coast all the time before my mother passed, and I got to see an awful lot of the country that way from 30,000 feet up, and it was very impressive. It's another one. It's basically the same song, different lyrics. C, okay, yeah. I'm flying over country. I'm flying over good hearts and hands, over the mountains, rivers and valleys, and millions of acres of wonderful land. Hundreds of years, over 10 generations of work in the land and making it bloom, tied to the seasons, their hands on their plows. Common sense people with their feet on the ground. Tractors and trailers and cornfields and crop dusters, coffee shops and gun stores and hunting with hounds, stockyards and ranges and dirt roads and windmills for water, feed stores and paydays spent on the town. Fly over country. I'm flying over good hearts, over the mountains, rivers and valleys, and millions of acres of wonderful land. Swimming holes and midways and movies on Saturdays, sock hops, baseball bayous, and church picnics in June. Bankers, barkers, barnstormers, freight hoppers, bootleggers, wood carvers, honky-tonks and race cars, and the home of the blues, town after town, stretching mile after mile. I see all the signs of a hard-working world, long tree-lined highways and quarries and airfields, and night comes and there's lights strung like lace, studded with pearls. I'm flying over country. I'm flying over good hearts and hands, over the mountains, rivers and valleys, and millions of acres of wonderful land.
All right. Let's hear it for Laurenhart.
Thank you.
Next up, we have then Patrick Bryant and Don Berg, and then Tangman. So let's bring up Patrick Bryant.
Good evening, everybody. Let's see. The first song that I'm going to do is kind of a lover's lament. It's called She's Leaving Tomorrow. She's leaving tomorrow. As I watch the sunset, sitting on the hood of my car, looking out at the sky, I wonder why should love be so hard? A simple talk turned into a fight. She said she couldn't go on. She got a ticket for a morning flight. One more night and she'll be gone. She's leaving tomorrow. Lord, help me today to bring her back to my arms again. Heaven, show me the way. She can smile so easy, sweet love in her eyes. Something changed, she turned colder, and I just don't know why. Am I a blind and selfish fool? Not the man I could be. What happened to the love we knew? Heaven help me to see. She's leaving tomorrow. Lord, help me today to bring her back to my arms again. Heaven, show me the way. I remember saying there's no heaven above, but now I'm here and I'm praying, shine down your love. She's leaving tomorrow. Lord, help me today to bring her back to my arms again. Heaven, show me the way. Heaven, show me the way. Thank you, folks. Thank you, folks. Let's see. I'm going to take the capo off for this one. This next song is a tribute to all the conspiracy theorists out there, and it's called Behind the Curtain. Let's see if I remembered how to play it. Good morning, the sun is shining, the birds are singing, and the sky is blue. And according to the weather up on my phone, tomorrow's gonna be nice too. All the news that I wanna see is right here in my hand. And I get all my opinions from my favorite newsman. So spare me your insanity. Why are you asking me what's going on behind the curtain? We don't know anything. How do they hide in the shadows, blowing all the strings behind the curtain? This morning, the man in his office said everything is getting better here. But according to the face on the news, it's not true. There's so many things to fear. All the things that they tell us, we're finding hard to believe. We start to call the question all the stories we read. A big chunk of humanity really wants to see what's going on behind the curtain. We don't know anything. How do they hide in the shadows? Pulling all our strings behind the curtain. You say it's time for an intervention. Don't got time for your condescension. And wouldn't you like to see what's really going on behind the curtain? We don't know anything. How do they hide in the shadows? Pulling all the strings behind the curtain.
Thank you, Patrick.
Ooh, I actually got some applause.
Let's see. There we go. Interesting subject. All right. Next up, we have Don Bird and then Tangman. Let's see. You did do two, right, Patrick?
We have to mute ourselves.
Okay, there you go.
Well, I have a bunch of unfinished new songs. I'm going to play a song that's actually about 12 years old, but in a way is very topical.
Don, you got really loud all of a sudden.
What happened?
Your guitar is a lot louder than it was in soundcheck.
Oh. Is that better?
Drop it just a little more. It's still so
A
pretty
little
loud.
more? How's that? Well.
It's actually distorting quite a bit.
All right.
Do you have
Just let the mic pick it up. Is that going to be better?
no, that's almost not there.
Good enough?
No, plug it back in, but do you have a control on the guitar itself?
Yeah. That's what the problem is. Sorry about this.
That's good.
How's that?
Okay, perfect.
Huddled in the doorway, keeping out of the rain. An almost empty bottle sometimes dulls the pain. He was once a soldier in a far distant place. Stories written deep
Alan, your guitar is still pretty loud.
Oh no, well, I'll turn it down more. I have this mic turned all the way up. I'm not sure what's going on. I think I'm having
The mic is fine. The guitar is just way loud.
technical issues.
Now it's soft. Bring it up. Okay, that's good.
Is that okay?
Yeah, everything's fine now.
Sorry about that. TSA said I couldn't fly. Go take it up with the FBI. They said, FYI, you need a real ID. I headed on over to the DMV. I got stopped by the local PD. Said I was wanted on an APB, an outstanding warrant for a DUI. We hope you got an alibi. Oh, that fella you're looking for can't be me. I'm as innocent as I can be. I'm a lifelong member of the NRA. I was born in the USA. They took my SSN, my DOB, said the DEA's been looking for me. We know your MO, your AKA. Gotta turn you over to the NSA. You've been red flagged by the DOJ, the IRS, the CIA. They threw me in a cell, took my belt and shoes, got the stolen identity blues. Oh, that fella you're looking for can't be me. I'm as innocent as I can be. I'm a lifelong member of the NRA. I was born in the USA. The DOD says you don't need a trial. We're gonna waterboard you for a while. Then you're gonna have an indeterminate stay down in Guantanamo Bay. Oh, that fella you're looking for can't be me. I'm as innocent as I can be. I'm a lifelong member of the NRA. I was born in the USA. Okay.
Thank you, Don.
Thank you.
That is an original. That is a classic. All right. Next up, we'll have Tangman, and then Ian Taylor, then Lindy Rasmussen. So let's bring up Tangman.
Great. Just tell me if my levels are okay. How's the levels?
Yeah, it sounds
good.
pretty much okay.
Okay. This is called Eclipse. Boy, you're thinking more like a woman. Girl, you're thinking more like a man. Like a total eclipse fast a coming of a master plan. Can a boy feel more like a woman? Can a girl feel more like a man? Darkness shows the sunlight in summer, obscuring who I am. 10:21 life will fade as the sun, hidden by the moon as if we're the only one. Our heart desires a total eclipse, eclipse of the sun. As fast as he can, hiding from the sun, eclipse a modern man, bottled up his feelings, washed up in the sand, Galley Look at how she runs, far from everyone, gone like a member, fleeting as the sun, leaving almost one, the girl you left undone, look how she runs. Signs look far into the future. Girls thinking more like a man. Boys thinking more like a yacht to reverse the master plan. Our heart desires a total eclipse, eclipse of the sun. Eclipse of the sun. Eclipse of the sun. Eclipse of the sun.
Mark, your level went way up all by itself, like right after you started.
Okay, of everything, of all the
everything just got way loud. So it's very distorted, both your vocal and your guitar.
Okay.
Still loud, still loud.
Okay, wait, maybe it's I changed the speaker here. Went all the way up to 100. How about now?
Yeah, both your vocal and the guitar are still distorted.
Still loud?
Yeah, because you don't play that soft when you're actually playing. You're playing harder, and it's really distorted.
Is the drums loud?
No, the drums are hardly there, but the guitar and the vocal are just like screaming loud. It's a little better. How about your vocals?
Test.
Okay, I think that'll work. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this is called Maybe. Maybe there's a little part that's a maybe. There's a chance that that's an and if. There's a way to make it a maybe. Boy, you're thinking that I'm crazy. There's a little part of me that's crazy. There's a chance that's not a not if. You find a way to make it a maybe. Then you know it turned into a given. No more losing out or giving. For a moment, that's so what if? If you're dreaming, that's a maybe. Just the thought that there's a someone out there that's more than a maybe. Okay, maybe there's a little part that's a maybe. There's a chance that that's an and if you find a way to make it a maybe. Boy, you're thinking that I'm crazy. There's a little part of me that's crazy. There's a chance that's not a not if you find a way to make it a maybe. Then you know we're turning to a heartbreak. No more losing out a heartbreak. For a moment, that's so what if? If you're dreaming, that's a maybe. Just the thought that there's a someone out there that's more than a maybe. A someone out there that's more than a maybe. 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 Thank you.
All right, thank you. Let's hear it for Tangman. Okay. So next up we'll have Ian Taylor and Lindy Rasmussen if he comes back, and then Catherine Beck, myself, and Jimmy. So let's bring up Ian Taylor.
Hey everybody. Hello. So grateful to be here. This song is called The Mess I'm In, and it's kind of, I wrote this as I was getting older and my needs around relationship and dating was changing. I see you wanna fall in love so blind, you're caught up in a fantasy. 'Cause I'm not this rare, elusive find. I got problems in everything. If you can see the mess I'm in, I don't wanna even try. If you can see the mess I'm in, I don't wanna waste my time. 'Cause I've been down this road so many times. We're following my impulses, but escaping my problems with good times never got me what I wanted. If you can't see the mess I'm in, I don't wanna even try. If you can't see the mess I'm in, I don't wanna waste my time. I only want a love that's here in this reality. A love that's strong enough to feel the pleasures and the pain. If you can't see the mess I'm in, I don't wanna even try. If you can't see the mess I'm in, I don't wanna waste my time. you can see the mess I'm in. I don't wanna waste my time. Thanks. Okay, this song is called Follow My Soul. Oh, here I am free and surrendering to the breeze as the road stretches out as far as the eye can see. And steady I am as I roam this land. I commit to my heart as I embark into the mystery. Follow my soul out on the road to destiny. And where I will go, I soon will know I'm listening. I follow my soul out on the road to destiny. And where I will go, I soon will know I'm listening with him. And the moment may come, the world feels too big to overcome, and the song of my soul is reduced to a minor hum. And steady I am as I roam this land. I commit to my heart, even when it's hard to hear the melody. My soul out on the road to destiny. And where I will go, I soon will know I'm listening. I follow my soul out on the road to destiny. And where I will go, I soon will know I'm listening with him. See the lighthouse inside, cutting through the foggy night. Hear the song of your soul. Oh, my soul out on the road to destiny. And where I will go, I soon will know I'm listening. I follow my soul out on the road to destiny. And where I will go, I soon will know I'm listening with him.
All right.
That's it.
Let's hear it for Ian Taylor.
Thank you. Thanks. I do a weekly Wednesday live performance, so come check it out on Wednesdays at 4
Where is that?
on the Facebook. Sorry, I should have said the live stream part. Live stream performance on Facebook.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Okay. I guess Lindy is out for a moment, for a bit. So let's bring up Catherine Beck, and then myself and Jimmy. And if Lindy comes back, we'll get him in there. So let's bring up Catherine Beck.
Okay. This is kind of a new song. It's sort of about choices we make and what happens with those choices. It's called Back Porch Thinking. Been doing some back porch thinking, even though I'm not there right now. I left my heart in Nashville, and I've never been back since. I died at least 1,000 times being out there on that road. LA seemed like the place to go for the glamour and the gold. You were always the person I was not. I had your country boy charms right here in my arms, but I let it slip away. I miss your arms, I miss your smell, I miss you most of all. I know you think I'm crazy, believing you like I did. It sounded good on paper, so I signed the dotted line. The lawyer said the devil won, you know they own your soul. LA seemed like the place to go for the glamour and the gold. You were always the person I was not. I had your country boy charms right here in my heart, but I let it slip away. I miss your arms, I miss your smell, I miss you most of all. Sometimes the last thing you ever want is what you really need. I had your country boy charms right here in my arms, but I let it slip away. Take me home, take me back home, take me home. Thank you. If it's okay, I'm just going to do one tonight. I've already sung like 4 hours today, and my voice is kind of shot. Is that okay?
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so we need to give you some applause, though. All right. Let's hear it for Catherine Beck. Okay, let's see. Has Lindy come back, Jimmy? I guess not. I don't see him. All right.
He probably has internet problems.
Oh, is that right? Ah, okay.
I think he's still out in Arizona, so out in the middle of nowhere like that.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. So tonight, I thought I'd do a few that kind of match, excuse me, the background. Since we have these virtual backgrounds, I thought, well, maybe do a couple songs that sort of fit that, So these are a few off my first CD. The first one is a title song called "Crystal Studded Sky." Yeah. It's Friday afternoon, I can't get away too soon. Out on the road again, heading away. Top down space, pink rivers come my way. Sunset of colors is the new day. And ooh, there's a crystal studded sky. Through my sunglasses to teared eyes, a long sharp baby fine line. And ooh, there's a crystal studded sky, and my spirit starts to fly along sharp baby fine lines. A narrow and winding road, beaches and drifts below, taking the corners fast, heading away. Top down smoky spray, spring tears come my way. Sunset colors is ending the day, and ooh, there's a crystal studded sky. Through my sunglasses tinted eyes, a long sharp baby fine line. And ooh, there's a crystal studded sky, and my spirit starts to fly along sharp baby fine lines. I stopped at the turn, looking for you. Walked in a dream, your face now in view. Are you the one whose eyes that I see? Crystals of blue staring at me. And ooh, there's a crystal studded sky. Through my sunglasses tinted eyes, a long sharp leggy fine lines. And ooh, there's a crystal studded sky, and my spirit starts to ride along sharp leggy fine lines. Okay. This other one is another beach song. This one was really originally sort of thought of as a lullaby. So this is called "Walking on Big Sur." Bright as sunlight, lying at my side. Please, please tell me the secret that you hide. Such a pleasant look upon your face. Take my hand, along the beach we'll race. Walking on Big Sur, fine thoughts gently stir, toes digging sand. Take us to this land. Walking on big sand, find Dutch giant stare. Toes again the sun. Take us to this land. Thank you. And so next, we will bring up our Grandmaster, our guitar Yoda, Jimmy Yamagishi. Let's hear it for Jimmy.
Yeah, it's too bad Lindy left. It's been a great night. Give yourselves an applause. Man, that was awesome. This has been a wonderful night, and I want to thank you all for being here. And again, it's always great to see people from all over the country. I mean, we got John Pifer staying. It's really late where you're at, right, John? I mean, but you hung in there. Thank you so much for that. And again, we're going to be getting together again in a couple weeks for Jilly Moon. Make sure that you've marked it on your calendars. I don't have my calendar on me, but anyway, it's the first Wednesday in May. I think it's Cinco de Mayo, actually. Yeah, Cinco de Mayo, 5th of May. We're going to be having Jilly Moon as our guest speaker. And then we're going to have another showcase. Hopefully we'll try to make it back to the farm by June, but we'll see what happens on that. I didn't get a sound check. Is this okay, Steve? Sounds all right? All right, that sounds good.
Sounds good, yeah.
Thank you. One of the things that I found by doing these showcases and open mics online like this is that there's some songs that are very regional that don't make sense unless you know where it's at. Like this one, it's called The Dutchman. How many of you guys know what The Dutchman is or what a Dutchman is? See? Not many of you. All right, yeah. Catherine knows. If you go to In-N-Out Burger, there's a thing you can order a Dutchman. And Dutchman is a special burger that's not on the menu. It's basically a burger with no bun or anything else. It's just meat and cheese, and that's all you get. And it's awesome. You can even get animal style with grilled onions and stuff on there, but it's just no bun. So anyway, it's called the Flying Dutchman, and this is a song about that. Come gather round and I'll tell you a tale of a hearty good feast you may not be aware. You'll find ye the treasure at the sign of cross palms. 'Tis a thing that's so special that I made up this song. There's a legend of ghosts that sail the high seas. Though the name is the same, it means nothing, you see. For some it might scare ya, for some it will please, because it's about just the meat and the cheese. Raise your hand when your Flying Dutchman is called. In your hands it's a mess, in your face it belongs. There's nothing that quite satisfies like a rare Flying Dutchman and fries. There be secret delicacies not on the list that you'll surely enjoy if you only insist. There's more on the menu than what meets the eye, right down to the way your potatoes are fried. Yes. Raise your hand when your Flying Dutchman is called. In your hands 'tis a mess, in your face it belongs. There's nothing that quite satisfies like a rare Flying Dutchman and fries. Like a 4x4 Dutchman and fries. Okay. So John, if you ever get out to LA and you go to In and Out, you can order a 4x4 Dutchman, and it's like the most insane thing you ever see. It's 4 meat patties with 4 pieces of cheese, and it's yeah, just that's all it is, man. And of course, I always end with this song because it is quite a blessing to have you guys here. I thank you for that. I mean, you guys have just been such a blessing. It's been 20 years, 20 years in April that I've been kind of at the helm of SongNet since Linda passed it over to me. And it's every time we get together, it's always been special. Looking back to see the roads I've traveled, took some detours just to come this far. Sometimes took the road that looked so easy, always wound up being just as hard. Sometimes watched with envy as my friends found great success. Always got reminded it don't mean happiness. Count your blessings, and in time, count your blessings you will find. Count your blessings and you'll see you are right where you should be. Count your blessings, and in time, count your blessings you will find. Count your blessings and you'll see you are right where you should be. Can't sleep 'cause I'm thinking about the future. Things that I can see but still can't hold. Dreams I locked away until tomorrow that somehow lost their sparkle long ago. Then I get reminded dreams are never lost. Sometimes they become a gift for blessing someone else. Count your blessings, and in time, count your blessings you will find. Count your blessings and you'll see you are right where you should be. Count your blessings, and in time, count your blessings you will find. Count your blessings and you'll see you are right where you should be. Thank you. God bless. Once again, it's been another great night. If you guys want to all unmute, you can unmute and say adios. And we'll see you guys next time. Hopefully, Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, right? For Jilly Moon.
Did you want to hang out a bit or anything? Or is it just,
yeah, we can hang out a little bit if you like. You guys want to hang out for a while? We will just leave
we
it
can stop
open.
the YouTube thing and then...
Yeah, we'll just shut the YouTube. Let's see, I think I can... Can I shut the YouTube?
yeah, sure. Bottom on the right-hand side.
Bottom right-hand side where it says end.
Yeah.
Then it says end meeting for all, but